single most important aspect of playing any instrument is sound. We speak of the supremacy of tone because the sound of your instrument is your musical identity. It's just like your voice. Now, tones can be open or closed, happy or sad, big or small. First, you have the sound of your instrument, like the sound of the trumpet. And then your personal sound on the instrument. Not just the sound of the trumpet, but Wynton's sound or Eddie's sound or whoever's sound is going to be. So when you're practicing for your sound, first you want to get just a good sound on the instrument. Then you want to project your personality through the sounds. When you listen to good sounds, then you're able to develop a good sound. It's just like trying to learn a language. You want to listen to people who can speak that language, and it will teach you how to speak it properly. And I'm going to play different effects, and I just want you to imitate me.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, or 1. So now we're going to listen to Mr. Randall Haywood, and he's going to play a Charlie Parker composition entitled The Cool Blues. Now here are my final 4 ways to practice. Number 9. Don't show off. First, because nobody will like you. I remember when I was in high school, I would always play gigs, and I would do this thing called circular breathing. That's where you breathe in through your nose while you breathe out through your mouth. And it enables you to play for 10 minutes without stopping. Like. And I remember my father, who's a jazz pianist, he told me once, son, those who play for applause, that's all they get. So that was a great lesson for me, because I would sacrifice the idea of music just to show off this thing because I knew the audience would clap for it. So when you're playing, you don't want to show off. You want to always play music. Number 10, think for yourself. Methods are just ways to do something that work for most people. You might think a different way that would be better for you. On the other hand, don't dismiss what you're taught just because you're too lazy to practice it. It's like those free throws that we were talking about. Number 11, be optimistic. How you feel about living in the world is who you are. When you're optimistic, the world is always wonderful or becoming wonderful. When you're pessimistic, you have a bad time. And there's nothing worse than pessimism coming through a horn. It's like the great Art Blakey used to always say. He's a very great jazz drummer. Music washes away the dust of everyday life from your feet. So whatever you choose to do, nobody wants to be around somebody complaining all the time. You have to think like the blues. Yes, things are bad, but they're going to get better. That's right. Now, my final one, number 12, look for connections to other things. No matter what you're doing, everything is related. We talked about building a house, practicing your free throws, concentrating, getting along in a group. Now, Yo-Yo and I are going to look for a connection between what I do and what he does in this performance of Mood Indigo.